A portal is a tool for displaying a set of related records. It's also one of the most unique and important tools available when designing a relational FileMaker app. Generally, a portal will be used to view the related records on the many side of a one-to-many relationship from the context of the one side of that same relationship. Once you have created the relationships between tables in your FileMaker app, placing a portal on a layout is very easy. First, you navigate to the layout where you want to place the portal. And since a portal is a layout object, you'll add portals in layout mode. Before you add your portal, it's important to know the context of your layout. You can see the context either in the status toolbar or in the layout setup dialog. This layout is based on the assets table. And if we check the relationship graph, we can see that assets is the 1 in the relationship to the asset history table. This means that we can place a portal on the asset details layout, which will allow us to see potentially many related asset history records. To add a portal, you'll select the Portal tool. When you select the Portal tool, your cursor becomes a drawing tool, allowing you to draw the area on your layout that you want occupied by the portal. When you release the mouse, the border of the portal appears on your layout, and you'll see the Portal Setup dialog. In this dialog, you'll first want to choose which records you want to see in the portal. In this example, we want to see asset history records in the portal, so we'll choose that option under Related Tables. The Portal Setup dialog also has various optional settings that you can choose from. For example, you could control the order in which the related records appear by selecting the Sort option. Now, if you do not choose to sort the portal here, the records will appear in their default creation order. You can even choose to filter the records displayed in the portal. And while this is not required, this could be a great way to reduce the related records showing in the portal based on a true-false statement that you'll write here in this box. Here, say that you only want to see the related assets that have a status of checked out. Therefore, you'd write that as a true-false calculation accordingly. Now keep in mind, this will have no effect on the relationships that are set up between these two tables. This is only a setting for this individual portal on this layout. You can also choose whether or not to allow users to delete records displayed in the portal. Keep in mind that this will actually delete the underlying record, not just remove it from displaying in a portal, so that's why it's off by default. You can also allow scrolling in your portal and control some of the scrolling behavior. This is mostly recommended since your users will only be able to see a certain amount of records in the portal without scrolling. The controls for how many records will be showing can be found under the Format section. Here, you can choose how many rows of your portal will be displayed. This is generally determined by how much room you have on your layout to be able to display portal rows. When you're done with your settings, you'll select OK. FileMaker will then prompt you to select which of the related fields to add to the portal rows in order to display the related data. And you can see that the Asset History Related table was already selected since we chose those as the related records in the portal setup. So now when you hit OK, you can see your portal in layout mode. And keep in mind that at any time you can come back and change any of these settings by simply double-clicking on the portal and making changes in the Portal Setup dialog. And if you view your portal in your layout while in Browse mode, you'll see that when you move from record to record, you'll now see any related records dictated by the relationship that you chose when you were setting up the portal. Portals also have some interesting capabilities beyond just displaying related records. For example, portals can be used to navigate from record to record in your layouts. A very common technique that's used in layout design is called a list detail. This gives you both the advantage of having a list view and a detail view all in one layout. And the advantage is that your users can navigate from record to record without ever leaving the form view. And it's pretty easy to do in FileMaker. To do so, just go into layout mode, and you'll need to determine which side of the screen you want to use for your navigation, or the list. Commonly, these are either on the left or the right side of the layout. Here you see that we have the ideal area for navigation over here on the left-hand side. So we'll select the Portal tool, and once you see that your cursor has turned into a crosshair, you can then draw the area where your portal will be on your layout, and this will be where the list will appear, allowing your users to navigate from record to record by clicking on the desired portal row. When the Portal Setup dialog appears, all you need to do is just select the Current Table option from the Show Records From dropdown, and then just hit OK. Next, you'll pick whichever field or fields you think will help your users identify the record that you want to navigate to. And then when you hit OK, you'll see the portal on your layout. You can always double-click to make changes to the portal. Now you can view your layout in browse mode, where you'll see that without any additional programming, your users can simply click on the row that they want to navigate to, and the records will be presented in the Details section. You can see that without very much effort, a portal can help you display a set of related records in your layout, or even be used to navigate throughout your app, making portals unquestionably one of the most important tools available when designing a relational FileMaker app.